What's going on, everybody? This is Lady Luck here again. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Oh boy. So the Prince of Pan Crust Pizza, Umar Johnson, wants to clarify his date scam thing. The $500 date scamming thing that he tried to just spark off, and I guess didn't expect people to really talk about it or take it seriously, because I don't take the dating scam thing seriously. What I take serious is the fact that he actually thinks that someone is going to pay him $500 to go on a date with him. So, through the laundry list of nonsense that he said previously, he came out in a video and tried to clarify it. This is going to be funny. But before we get to it, make sure you guys hit the like button and subscribe to the Lady Luck Club. We are growing. Umar is the gift that keeps on giving. Ugh. He's such a clown. And consider becoming a member of the Lady Luck Club. We are going to have a members only live again tonight and have a good time checking out Random News. He's a great content creator. He has a 4-hour video of just chock full of goodies. And he does mention Umar Johnson in the video. So I'm going to put the link to Random News video in the description of this video so that you guys can check that out. He talks about, frauds and scammers and con artists and wannabe cult leaders that, go around and take advantage of people, trying to get money out of people like Umar Johnson does. You do. And you're trying to do it from the Black community and from Black women. So disgusting. So let's get to it. Also, make sure you check the description of the video for the Dr. Squatch products. We're partnering with Dr. Squatch. So check out all of the great products that are available for you guys to purchase. You have to purchase through the products that are tagged in order for the channel to get a commission. Yes, I do get a commission percentage of the sales, and it does help towards the channel. And other ways to donate to the Lady Luck Club will also be in the description of the video as well. Have a Cash App and Zelle, supers. All of that goes towards the content here in the channel. Upgrade the $400 studio, trying to get some more lighting. So, ways to donate will be there. And I just want to thank all of you. There are over 1 billion users on YouTube, and you guys choose to select my videos and watch it and enjoy the content. And I thank you for that, and it humbles me. So let's get to it. Oh man, Umar, you clown. I just don't understand. What is there to clarify here? Shout out to Night and Day Talk Media. They have the video uploaded. I've already subscribed to their channel. I do react to a lot of their content. They have an interview that I'm going to check out with one of the Prince of Pancrust Pizza's ex-girlfriends. And it's a good video. I actually watched it, but I wanted to check out this $500 date controversy video that they've done. So make sure you guys go to Night and Day Talk Media YouTube channel. Give them a thumbs up. Tell them I sent you. And like the video. We're going to get to it. So let's hear what this clown has to say.
With the Doctor reality show, I want all my African queens to listen up. I want all my African kings to listen up.
Oh my God.
I want to clarify the Date with the Doctor reality show that's going to be kicking off really, really soon. The Date with the Doctor reality show is really a conversation platform. It is a conversation platform where Black women and I will exchange views and opinions on various issues affecting the world, the African race, and Black women in particular. It will be a platform.
Wait, the African race? He does realize that he lives in the United States of America still, right? Wait, is this show going to be in Africa or in the United States of America? Because that's going to change the conversation. I want to say I'm concerned about what's going on with issues here in the United States of America with Black Americans in America. But what are we going for here? It's oh my God. Yeah, he goes from one grift to another and I explained in the live stream show yesterday that the Prince of Pancrust Pizza is a pyramid scheme upon himself. And what he has to do is create these new schemes, these new ideas to keep fresh money coming in. So now it's a reality. It went from a date to a reality show. Where they're going to be talking about African issues and not Black American issues in the United States of America. But okay.
Where Black women can expose their brand, their business, and influence the culture of Black women and influence the culture for Black women. This is going to be an uplifting reality show. There will be no nonsense. It's going to be clean and it's going to be classy. I'm calling it a date with the doctor because that is going to be the ambiance. That's going to be the context. That's going to be the background. It's not a real date. Let me say this again. I am not looking for a wife. The ancestors will send them to me when the time is right. Let me say that again. I'm not looking for a wife. And this reality show is not a hunt for a spouse. That is just the platform.
Thank you all so much for tuning in. So I just want to clarify here that he will not be getting a wife until he gets a job, and preferably his own place. And even if he has to help take care of his mother, that he actually shows signs of life and show that he's taking care of his mother. But now, the ancestors have denied that and said, we're not going to traumatize another poor girl dealing with this clogged artery. If he said it was a date. Originally, he did say it was a date. Now he's saying it's a reality show. You're lying. You're lying. We're in that man unit that needs to line up in a wash. Oh my God.
Because I want sisters to have a clean and sexy situation that they're going to be coming into.
Sexy?
Do my Black queens understand me? Do my Black queens understand me? Now, most of the date with the doctor conversation dinners will be held in the Philadelphia, Delaware, New Jersey area. I repeat, most of the date with the doctor dinner conversations, because that's what it really is. It's not really a date. That's how we're going to make it look so we have a nice appeal. But it's really a dinner conversation. So you're going to have to come to me, ladies. You're going to have to come to me, ladies. Most of the time we will be in Delaware. Sometimes we will be in Philadelphia. Sometimes we will be in Jersey. Once in a while, I will take the date with the doctor on the road. We will do a few in California.
The Bible says that the man that findeth the wife findeth a good thing. He that findeth a wife finds a good thing. Why are the women having to go to him? And didn't he just say this was a reality show? Am I missing something here? He literally lied within the first 2 minutes of this video, and I have to rewind it now.
I just wanted to come on here right now to clarify the date with the doctor reality show. I want all my African queens to listen up. I want all my African kings to listen up.
Oh, they're ignoring
I want to clarify the date with the doctor reality show that's going to be kicking off really, really soon. The date with the doctor reality show is really a conversation platform. It is a conversation platform where Black women and I will exchange views and opinions on various issues affecting the world, the African race, and Black women in particular. It will be a platform where Black women can expose their brand, their business, and influence the culture of Black women and influence the culture for Black women. This is going to be an uplifting reality show. There will be no nonsense. It's going to be clean and it's going to be classy. I'm calling it a date with the doctor because that is going to be the ambiance. That's going to be the context. That's going to be the background. It's not a real date. Let me say this again. I am not looking.
So here's a question. Will any men who like men be allowed on the show? Yeah, I just had to ask. And so if any of the men out there, they just find this tub of lard to be a hunky bear, want to be on the show. How does that happen? How do they make that happen?
For a wife. The ancestors will send them to me when the time is right. Let me say that again. I'm not looking for a wife. And this reality show is not a hunt for a spouse.
It sounds
That is
like it.
just a platform because I want sisters to have a clean and sexy situation that they're going to be coming into. Do my black queens understand me?
Why does it have to be sexy? Why does sexy have to even come up?
Do my black queens understand me?
No, no
Now,
one
most
understands.
of the date with the doctor conversation dinners will be held in the Philadelphia, Delaware, New Jersey area. I repeat, most of the date with the doctor dinner conversations, because that's what it really is. It's not really a date. That's how we're going to make it look so we have a nice appeal. But it's really a dinner conversation.
It's a date.
So you're going to have to come to me, ladies. You're going to have to come to me, ladies.
That
Most
part.
of the time, we will be in Delaware. Sometimes we will be in Philadelphia. Sometimes we will be in Jersey. Once in a while, I will take the date with the doctor on the road.
What?
We will do a few in California, but it won't be often. We will do a few down in Texas, but it won't be often. We will do a few in Omaha, Milwaukee, Detroit, Chicago, but it won't be often. We'll do a few in St. Louis. We'll do a few in Kansas City. We'll do a few in Louisville, in Memphis, in Nashville.
Yeah, he just starts spitting off cities and stuff and just, he's shaking his head like a bobblehead and he's just going in. And he knows you you're not going to be able to, man, it's going to be a bunch of brainwashed, lonely, miserable women trying to pay $500 to do this date reality show type style conversation platform that's on the road in his car sort of thing. It makes no sense. It still makes no sense. And I mean, they if a woman wants to promote her brand, the worst thing you can do is to try to connect it to this clown who's been lying about opening a school for 15 years. And he only wants to do this with black women. Just more degradation of black women. That's all I'm hearing. And it's disgusting. Oh, and talking about issues, African issues. Forget the United States of America. Okay.
But it won't be often. We'll do a few in Ghana, in South Africa, in Kenya, but it won't be often. We'll do a few in Jamaica, in Bahamas, in Bermuda, but it won't be
He's
often.
not just
We'll do
naming
a few in
countries.
Canada, in Nova Scotia, in Montreal. We'll do a few in Sydney, in Melbourne, Australia. We'll do a few of them in London, in Luton, in Wolverhampton, in Liverpool, in Birmingham, in Manchester, in Paris, but it won't be often. We will take the show on the road, but not often. If you are a
Please comment in the chat, comment in the comment section below, not in the chat, but in the comment section below, if you are a black woman living in Nova Scotia and Scotland and Sweden. I just want to, I'm not saying that black women don't live there. I just would love to know how many. Okay. You're a black woman living in Nova Scotia, in Sweden, in Scotland, Germany, Australia, all these international places he's named. Just comment in the comment section. Hey, Lady Luck, I'm in Nova Scotia. I'm just curious to know how many black women live there. That's all. Thank you.
sister who is a chef, if you are a sister who is a chef, if you are a brother who is a chef, if you are an elder who is a chef, you must be African. You must identify as African. You cannot be a bunny hopper, or you cannot be confused in any other way. And you know what I'm talking about. You cannot be a bunny hopper, and you cannot be confused in any other way. If you want to be a chef for the date with the doctor, we're going to expose the brand and business of our black chefs. If you can cook, and if you can cook well, I need you to text me your name.
Okay, so he wants a free meal. He's not going to pay you. He is not going to pay you. He is not going to pay you. Please understand, brothers and sisters, he is not going to pay you. If you can cook well, you're going to have to buy your own food. You're going to have to spend your own gas travel time, cook the meal, and probably wash the dishes when you're done. He will not be paying you. Hear me, brothers and sisters. He will not be paying you. Last time for the Holy Ghost. He will not be paying you.
What types of meals you prepare? Keep it simple. I don't need a book. Vegan, soul food, Caribbean, vegetarian, African.
Oh.
Tell me the various types of meals you can prepare.
Insane.
Because with the date with the doctor, we're going to expose the business of the chef. We're going to expose how you can contact the chef. And we're going to expose the sister's business and brand that I will be having the dinner conversation with. This is going to be powerful.
No, it's not.
I want to support Black women on a whole new level. But let me say this, Black queens. Let me say this, Black queens.
Stay far away from him.
Let me say this to my global African empresses.
Stay far away
from him. In order for you to qualify for the date with the doctor, and there will be a forthcoming email address, there will be a forthcoming telephone number, there will be a forthcoming application. But I want all Black queens around the galaxy to know right now from Toronto. I want
you to know from the galaxy. I told you all he's an alien. Didn't I tell you all that? Lady Luck Club called it. I called it. I am the first one to say officially that the Prince of Pan Crust Pizza, Umar Johnson, is an alien. He is not of this planet. He is calling all Black Africans from the galaxy to come here to our planet as if we got time for that. He is not of this earth. I told you all this man is an alien. I told you all that. He is not human. He is just a big bag of animal intestines.
I want you to know right now from Toronto. And if you have a restaurant that you want to be the location for a filming update with the doctor, if you have a beautiful Black restaurant where you can turn the lights down, where you can give us a nice candlelight, where my video crew can really capture the essence of the conversation, we want to expose your Black restaurant.
Wait a minute.
We want to expose your Black restaurant, but it got to be a nice place.
What?
Can't be a hole in the wall. No disrespect. It can't be a hole in the wall. No mice, no roaches, none of that. It got to be a nice, clean, African Black restaurant.
You know your cousin roaches will be upset with you, Umar, if you don't give them some sort of a patronage. You understand that, right? Let's not pretend like you don't live with a roach or two.
If you have a restaurant, say, Dr. Umar, I want you to come and do your date with the doctor in my restaurant. Dr. Umar, I want you to come do a date with the doctor in my
you can't
restaurant.
Make this up.
Okay, very important. International Africans, you can hit me up on WhatsApp. If you got a restaurant in Ghana, you got a restaurant in Panama, you got a restaurant in New Mexico, you got a restaurant in Brooklyn, you got a restaurant in Toronto, you got a restaurant in Ottawa, you got a restaurant in Nova Scotia, you got a restaurant in London, you got a restaurant in Luton, you got a restaurant in Wolverhampton, you got a restaurant in Kenya, a restaurant in Tanzania, you got a restaurant in Liberia, you got a restaurant.
This is bobblehead just going in. This is you're making me dizzy, bro. Just stop. Just shut up. Okay, so he's calling everyone from the galaxy and, from the stars and beyond to come crash land on Earth and to give up their restaurants, their food, their time, their energy, and their money to have a so-called dialogue in a dimly lit African or Black-owned restaurant where you will be cooking for him and whomever the women are for free because he's not paying you. He's not paying you. He's not paying you. In a dimly lit restaurant where they're supposed to have some sort of serious conversation and show off their brand and talk about African issues. Those Africans from outer space that he's calling in.
A Black restaurant in China. Let me know where the beautiful Black restaurants are. I need to hear from the owner. I'm not looking, you find me. I'm the Prince of Pan-Africanism. I will not be looking for you.
Garbage.
If you want the date with the doctor to be in your restaurant,
and he would not be looking for you.
To me. Otherwise, you will be a traveling chef. You will come to Dr. Umar, prepare your meal, in the very place where we were doing the date with the doctor, whether that's an Airbnb, whether that's a hotel, whether that's a home that we rent, we will work that out. We will
No.
work that out. But let me get to the details. If you need to reach me by text or WhatsApp, +1 215 989 9858. If you need to reach me by text message, direct or WhatsApp,
He is
+1
losing his mind.
215 989 9858. 215 989
Gross.
9858. Black women, you cannot be a candidate on my show unless you are an entrepreneur of some kind. I don't care if you sell cookies. I don't care if you sell candles. I don't care if you sell perfumes. I don't care if you do massages, if you have a restaurant. I don't care if you do mail order. You must be an entrepreneur, because I want Black women to become entrepreneurs so we can target this homelessness, reduce this prostitution, and all of these other unhealthy careers Black women are getting involved in.
Yeah, he wants to target it by having entrepreneurs who aren't in that business to do something about prostitution because you bake cookies. No, what he wants is your money. He wants to utilize your services, your businesses to help fund him and sponsor him. He wants to be able to call you and say, hey, I need a favor. Don't you have this business? Can you sponsor 500 cookies to the doctor whose dissertation is still garbage? The grift and the con of this walking void is never ending. Never ending is never ending. Oh my God, this is deplorable.
Because they don't have enough income. So you must be an entrepreneur. You must be an entrepreneur.
Make this up.
You must be all natural from head to toe.
Oh my God.
Black women, are you listening? You must be all natural from head to toe. Your hair must be natural. Your eyelashes must be natural. Your eye color must be natural. Do you hear me, Black women? No weaves, no perms, no processed hair. No weaves, no perms, no processed hair. No fake breasts, no fake ass, no fake flat stomachs. No fake breasts, no fake ass, no fake flat stomachs. I want an all-natural, organic sister. You will not have a dinner conversation with me if you are not all natural.
This guy's gross.
Makeup, I'm not too big on makeup. I will tolerate a little bit of natural makeup as long as it doesn't look like a fake up. Okay, I will tolerate a little bit of natural African makeup if it doesn't look like a fake up. But don't come to me with your whole face splattered with makeup. That's not attractive to me. Halloween is October 31st. If you need to put on a costume, go to the Halloween store and get your Halloween costume. Halloween is coming up on October the 31st. But if you're going to sit across from me and have a dinner conversation, you need to be 100% organically all natural African woman. Black.
Why does he always sound like his mouth is like extra wet, juicy, like he's just spitting all over the place, and it's just swallow. Go get a sip of water. Clear your throat. This is gross. The insinuation of having some sort of a dialogue in a dimly lit location that they will work out. He named a hotel, a house to rent, some restaurant of some sort. He wants entrepreneurs who are chefs and who are restaurant owners so he can take advantage of you. If you're not smart enough to see that, I don't know what else to tell you. I mean, never mind the thousands of other women he has already taken advantage of that have spoken out. This is absolute madness. All he did was just double down on how much of a clown and a clogged artery he truly is. You Prince of Pan Crust Pizza.
Queens, do you understand me? Black queens, do you understand me? No hair pieces, no Jerry curls, no extensions. All natural means what the hell I said.
Oh my
all
God.
Natural. All natural means what the hell I said. All natural. No fake ass, no fake breasts, no fake stomach, no fake eyelashes, no fake hair. I am promoting natural Black women with the Date with the Doctor podcast. I am promoting all natural Black women. If you are not all natural, you have no business asking for the Date with the Doctor.
He has no business making these demands when his so-called dread unit up there is a man unit. You need to go get it lined up and get it repositioned on your head. It seems to be shifting. Along with that fake hair that's on your beard. You know that that hair came from the ball sack of a bear. Get out of here. Never mind his BBL in his belly. BBL Umar. BBL Umar.
Do you understand me, Caribbean queens? Do you understand me, American African queens? Do you understand me, my Canadian queens?
Oh my God.
I'm not playing. If you show up with a fake ass, if you show up with a BBL, if you show up with a face painted with mascara, if you show up with weave, wig extensions, or European hair color.
He's gross.
If you show up with European hair color, the date will not proceed.
The date.
The date will not proceed.
Y'all heard that?
Ladies, if you have a
The
girlfriend,
date. The date.
hair color,
The date.
the date will not proceed.
One more guy.
The date will not proceed. Ladies,
Pause. The date will not proceed. It's a date. It's a date because he's a liar. He's a liar. He's a liar. It's a date. It's a date. It's a date. He could have said dialogue. The show will not proceed. The interview will not proceed. No, the date will not. It's a date. It's not controversy. It's a date. And he wants some female to just feed his fat ass with that BBL tummy filled with chitterlings.
ladies, if you have a
You
girlfriend,
clown.
a best friend, a soror,
Don't do
a
it.
cousin, a sister,
Leave them
and
out
y'all
of
want
it.
to do a double date,
No.
double dates will be allowed.
That
It
dates,
will look
dates.
polygynous, but it's all in fun and humor.
He's such a deviant. It will look polygamous. Polygamous? Is the word you're looking for polygamous?
So yes, you can double date. You say, Dr. Umar, I am the co-owner of a business. Me
Oh
and
my
my friend
God.
co-own the business,
I
and
can't
we want to
believe
come
it.
on the date with the doctor together. We can do that. That means there will be 2 slow songs instead of 1 because we will do a slow drag. Oh yes.
It's a
We're
date.
going to put on Can You Stand the Rain, and I'm going to slow drag with business owner number 1, and I'm going to slow drag with business owner number 2. My
Disgusting.
brothers who are married to beautiful African sisters,
No.
because this is not a real date, if you're open to your queen being
No.
exposed, her business being exposed, good brother, you can go ahead and send your wife.
Good brother, if you send your wife, you are a punk ass dude and you should not be married. Once again, good brother, if you send your wife, you are a punk ass dude and you should not be married. Last time. Good brother, if you send your wife, you are a punk ass dude and you should not be married. I said this in the live stream yesterday. He's going to have some real men ready to beat the out of him for even pulling this stunt. They're going to beat the crap out of your butt, bro. And I'm not saying bro in a good way. You alien. He's calling all weirdos from outer space. Intergalactic signal has been shown. This is a date, a polygamous affair where he wants your wives. If you're business owners, he wants to take advantage of you. And you cannot have a BBL.
Okay? Because everything is all clean. This is clean and classy.
Disgusting.
If you say, Doc, my wife is coming on the date with the doctor, but I don't want her to do the slow drag because your pictures with the queens be a little too tight, and I can't tolerate my queen being hugged up with the Prince of Pan-Africanism for 3 minutes during the slow drag, I will respect you, my brother. There will be no slow drag with your wife. There will be no slow drag
That's
with your wife.
disgusting.
There will be no slow drag with your wife. And when the date with the doctor is over, the sisters will be escorted back to their hotel unless they're driving in, and that will be the end of it. I want to show Black women in a whole new light. I'm tired of ass and titties. I'm tired of reality shows.
No, he's
I'm
not.
tired of the sexual exploitation of black
No, he's
women.
not.
I'm tired of fake ass black women with fake ass black bodies. I'm tired of it. I want to show real black women.
He's such a
I want
liar.
to show spiritual black women. I want to show, of course, they won't be paid. They're getting free publicity off of the Prince of Pan-Africanism. This is not pay.
Didn't I tell you all that? No, you're going to have to pay him the $500. You're going to have to give him the $500. It's going to come through that application fee. You know, that application he wants people to fill out. There's going to be a fee with that. See, he's not charging you to come have a date with him and then render your services, your free food. If you're a chef, you got to cook for him. No. The $500 is going to come through this application fee that magically appears. Yeah, because con artists are con artists. He's got to grift somehow out of this intergalactically. So he's such a clogged artery. You piece of walking cow meat with burly hurly hair on top of your face. You know what would be funny if he got pranked? And I'm talking about seriously pranked. When everybody shows up, it's a bunch of men sitting there. What's up, man? I heard you was trying to go out on a date with my wife. Just a bunch of real men showing up. They done put in all these fake profiles, sent him all this Monopoly money, and then they show up. Yeah, you thought you was gonna be sitting here with my wife? Can the real men please stand up and prank the hell out of him, please? Where are the real men at? Can you all please stop this from happening? All you have to do is prank him. I mean, that's it. Just prank him. You don't have to pay him real money because he doesn't pay money. Just prank him. Like all of these content creators that, you know, the saint and sinner, you got money, prank him. Here's your opportunity to put him in his place. What he is doing is disgusting and you know it, but you do nothing about it. Charlemagne, you're the worst. Lord Jamar, all these people that have had interviews with him, here's an opportunity for some real get back here. Are you trying to pull this stunt with black women again? Yeah, nah, we finna, the real men are finna start stepping in. Can the real men please step in and not let this happen?
You are getting $1 million worth of publicity from the most requested, the most relevant, and the most popular black scholar and activist in the 21st century, and one of the most popular in history, brothers and sisters.
This is sad.
So this is not paid.
This is disgusting.
This is a business investment for that queen to expose her business. Okay, ladies? And because this is going to be a nice dinner, I will be wearing a suit, and you need to wear something presentable. Don't show up for the date with the doctor in some damn jeans and your Nikes. We're not doing that. They don't have to be 5'5" thick in the thighs, although that would be a plus. They don't have to be 5'5" thick in the thighs, but that would be a plus. They don't have to be 5'5" thick in the thighs because, again, this is not a real date. That is just the presentation that we're giving for the platform. This is not a real date. That is just the presentation that we're giving to the platform. I should continue Gaddafi's work. I will not be continuing the work of an Arab. I'm sorry, I am an African. Please, please, my brother. We are African fundamentalists over here. We're going to talk about that today at the Jamaican Canadian Association. We're going to talk about that today at the Jamaican Canadian Association. 995 Arrow Road here in Toronto. We're going to talk about that. No, there can be no snow bunnies on the date with the doctor.
This is
mixed race queens.
disgusting.
You must identify full-time as an African to be on a date with the doctor. I repeat, if you are a mixed race African sister, if you are a mixed race African sister, if you are a mixed race African sister, yes, you can be on the date with the doctor, but only if you identify as an African woman on a full-time basis. If there's a Puerto Rican African, if there's a Cuban African,
how would he know if you're identifying full-time as an African? How would he know that? I mean, how would he know that it's not like he can do a background check or anything on you. So how would he really know if someone is identifying full time as an African? How would he know that? He doesn't care. He's trying to find another way to collect some money. And that's not something he turns down. Look how he's already bending the rules regarding African queens. You all not hear how he's lying from one statement to another. This is not a date, but it's a date, and it might look polygamous. And if you don't mind sending your wives to me, I'll take that too. You don't have to be 5'5" thick in the thighs, but that's a plus. It gets progressively worse as he speaks. Now all of a sudden, well, if you're mixed, you know, you must identify as African all the time. How would he know if you did or didn't? This is so
There's a Dominican
stupid.
African, if there's a mixed race African who identifies as a black
You can't
woman
make this up.
on a full-time basis, yes, you can be on a date with the doctor.
Oh my
But there will be
God.
no rice, there will be no ice, there will be no spice, there will be no sand, and there will be no salsa. I said there will be no rice, there will be no ice, there will be no spice, there will be no sand, and there will be no salsa on the Date with the Doctor podcast. I said there will be no rice, there will be no ice, there will be no spice, there will be no salsa, and there will be no sand bunnies on the Date with the Doctor.
This
Black
is
queens
ridiculous.
forever, snow bunnies never. If you do makeup, for my makeup queens, black queens who do natural organic makeup, if you want me to expose your makeup business, you could come on set and get Dr. Umar cleaned up a little bit. Not no feminazi. Don't have me looking a feminazi, because you will be fired your first date. If you do makeup and you say, doctor, I want to be on set to make sure the sister you're doing a date with, that she's looking nice, get the sweat off her face, you know what I mean? Cover up the pimples a little bit, make that tattoo go away on her neck. I can be there to clean up your date, Dr. Umar, and I just need you to expose my business. I'm trying to build black women up because they've been torn down long enough. As a
While he sits here and talks about being 5'5" thick in the thighs as a plus or being someone else's wife. How is this building up black women? He's calling intergalactic from outer space. How is this going to build it? You can't even get compensated for this. So how does this build you up? Most people that watch this repulsive stuffed crust pizza spit out anything from the tartar and the plaque between his yellow teeth aren't going to support anything that he markets because they're sick of it. What's going on with the school? Do you not understand what's happening here? He hasn't said anything about the school since he tried to delete a video where he was asking for the money to pay off the taxes. Now it's all about some $500 date. And yes, he's still saying date because that's what it is. Except he's not paying for anything. You're having to fork the bill, travel to him, use your time and services and your gift to cater to him. What is this going to be a way for him to finally get someone to give him a lineup and fix that man unit on his head? To give him a lineup, wash his hair? I mean, that's all he wants to do is take advantage of people.
Black man, as an alpha man, as an unapologetically African anti-snow bunny alpha male, I'm trying to build
this
up
is
black
gross.
No, my brother, I won't be dating the sisters who come on the show, because that is a recipe for a me too. I am not a fool. I will not be dating any of those sisters because I don't need to get diddied. I refuse to be diddied, and I damn sure won't be snow bunnied. So, ladies, I just wanted to let you know the criteria. If you have a BBL, go get rid of it. If you got fake titties, go get them snatched out. If you got fake eyelashes, take it off. If you got a weave or a perm, go ahead and throw it in the trash. Because you will not sit across from me looking like somebody's European mannequin. I believe in organic queens. I believe in all natural queens. If it don't bounce, I must renounce.
Why does he care if it bounce?
I must renounce. If it don't bounce, I must renounce. Sisters, we're going to have fun on the date with the doctor. Basically, it's going to be a dinner, one dance, and we're going to go for a walk outside.
It's a date.
Dinner, one dance. We're going to go for a walk. The whole production will probably last about 4 hours.
I'm sorry, where's the conversation about African issues supposed to start in this? When are the African issues going to come up? Or the issues about prostitution? You know, being a profession. What is going to be the resolution to solving the world's problem of Black women being prostitutes? You can't make this.
The whole production will be 4 hours, but your business will be booming after we're done. Make sure you bring your products, because there's going to be a segment where you break down your business and your products, your website, your social media, how people can support you, the whole 9 yards. It's time to raise up the queens. I want to make sure I'm in good standing with divine feminine energy.
No, he's not.
Sure I'm in good standing.
He will never be.
With divine feminine energy.
You will never be.
Leave Sister Suki Hana out of this. Stop bringing up Sister Suki Hana every time I talk about date with the doctor. Shout out to Sister Suki. Shout out to Sister Suki. Shout out to Sister Suki. The addresses will not be given to you.
What is wrong with him?
An escort will pick you up. A professional driver will pick you up from your hotel and bring you to the location. You will not be given an address because Negroes are messy. You will not be given an address.
So if they don't come back in one piece, you don't know where they are. You better wear a tracker. He's so dumb. He doesn't realize they're going to have electronic devices on them that will have automatic trackers where they can be located either way. When they get there, they will have the ability to track their location and still send it out to people. This is why this idea is so stupid fundamentally. And he's still calling it a date. It's like he's addicted to just women and looking at women and the woman body. And why do you care if they have a BBL or not? If it's not a date, if you're just there to talk about issues, why do you care why do you care about how they look? Why are you looking at their behind if you're supposed to be paying attention to what they're telling you about how to solve the world's problem about prostitution?
You will be picked up and you will be brought to the date with the doctor. Your phone will be taken. So you cannot give away the address. That is for security purposes. If you're not comfortable with that, you cannot be on the date with the doctor.
Don't fall for this.
Do you understand, queens? You will be picked up and brought.
God knows what would happen to you there.
Because some locations will be used more than once. And nobody needs to know where we are bringing queens, beautiful sisters, in a safe environment to have their conversation with Dr. Umar Ifatunde, no Diddy. I just told you most of the dates with the doctors will be recorded in Delaware. Most of the dates with the doctors will be recorded in Delaware.
This is such
a hoax. Set me up because there will be women on the set. You won't see them when you watch the conversation. But there will be men and women on the set. You won't see them.
No, they won't.
But I will never be alone. I can't afford it. I will never be alone with a sister. I can't afford it. For all I know, one of my coons could have sent her. So ladies, I got to practice.
I hope they all do.
Practice professionalism and discretion. I got to protect myself because I understand the age we are living in. Age restriction.
He's not protecting himself. He's isolating some helpless Black woman, African woman, or whatever. He's just changing it up from sentence to sentence here. But they'll be out with no phone. Who nowadays, who do you think you're going to get to be able to go somewhere with a perfect stranger? Because let's not forget, you still don't know who he is. And you're not supposed to have your phone, even if you're married, even if your husband is dumb enough to let you go on a date with this walking tub of lard. You're not supposed to have your phone on you. Do you guys hear what he's saying? This is gross. And he's incompetent.
Friction, not less than 25.
He's incompetent.
Age restriction, not less than 25. But I will say,
Not
because I'm
older
not
than
looking to
30.
date, I don't really see a problem necessarily with a sister who's a little younger. We might not do the slow drag though, but why shouldn't we expose the
Messing with a,
businesses
oh
of our
yeah,
young sisters too? So I'm going to play
he
around with
doesn't
that. But
care.
as of right now,
He doesn't
I
care.
don't want them under 25, but we might go a little late, a little younger and cut out the dance. You feel me? Go a little younger and cut out the
No,
dance.
he's lying.
So ladies, I just want you to know you got to be all natural. You got to be all natural.
He's gross.
Application coming soon. Application coming soon.
This is insane. Insane.
Application coming soon. This is your big brother King Kong consciousness. Peace and Pan Africanism.
Yeah. Make sure you check out Night and Day Talk Media YouTube channel. They have great products as well. Man, this is so disgusting. And it's just incompetence overload, right? He has no idea what he's doing. All he's trying to do is let me drop this application so you can pay that application fee. Because otherwise, how else will he get the money out of this? How else will he profit from this? You got to remember, pyramid scheme. He's a walking, talking pyramid scheme. He's trying to funnel in fresh money from somewhere. He's so dead set on this dinner date, but not the school. To the brainwashed cult members, I know it's hard for you to think, he's still going to open the school. He's still going to do this, Charlemagne. I mean, I get that you're so enamored by this, stuffed crust, pan crust pizza that you can't see the reality in front of you. Never mind the fact that Charlemagne would never allow his son to go to this man's school on any given day of the week. But, at some point, you should not want to learn the hard way about a walking pyramid scheme, a scammer, a con artist, a fraud. Going to a place with this piece of crap without a phone, without being able to call 911, and heaven forbid you're married. All the real men need to start intervening. I really, really hope that more men stand up and start intervening on this and shut this down as soon as possible, because we women here, real women like myself, we can only speak out and say so much. It's time for real men to stand up and intervene more. This is getting out of control. He's talking about taking some helpless 25-year-old, possibly younger, to some undisclosed location where she can't have her phone. She won't know where she is, won't have an address. Only the most naive and gullible women would fall for something like this. And you'll be spending your money, your time, your energy, your efforts, your resources, if you're an entrepreneur, to catering to his ass for however long. A dinner, a dance, a walk in the park. At what point are you trying to solve the world's problems about prostitution or African issues? When is that going to come up? It's not going to come up, people, because he doesn't care. Okay. Who child? So you guys make sure you hit that like button, because there is no way I can take him seriously. But I just certainly, I can't fathom this whole date scheme, this scam, to be something people think, oh, it's going to be a good thing. How is this benefiting anyone? You're going out there and you won't even know where you're going, let alone be able to properly promote your own business. You know what? You want to promote your business or your channel or your brand? Go on someone like Lennon Honor. Some of these larger content creators, help promote the smaller YouTube channels and these brands out here, so they don't feel like they have to run to the Prince of Pan Crust Pizza to do that. Let's do that. That's why I always, if I'm watching videos of other content creators, I give them a shout out. I put the links. I help that. in the YouTube community, so you don't feel like you have to fall victim to some scam con artist like the Prince of PCP to feel like you got to promote your brand, especially young Black women, because that's what he's really targeting here. He didn't say the maximum age limit is like not a maximum restriction. Tried to make it seem as if, oh, you can't be younger than 25. Oh, stop it. Stop it. This is so disgusting. I did not plan on this video being this long, but I'm just floored at what I just heard. He basically lied, and just all he did was clarify the fact that it is indeed a date in some dimly lit area where you won't know the location until you get there, and then he won't be alone. So I don't know, is this a gang thing going on? Like, it's so disgusting to think about. But when it comes to people like him, you might want to go all the way there. And let's not exclude anything, especially when you don't know who he truly is. Even his mother doesn't like him. That should say something. That speaks volumes here. If he doesn't respect his own mother, he's not going to respect any other woman on earth. Period. The end. So, thank you all for tuning in. Make sure you hit that like button and share the video, share the content. Let's build some camaraderie in the YouTube community as well. Some of the larger content creators, please help push out the videos and content of other channels. You've got 100,000 plus subs. Great. God bless it. Help so that they don't feel like they gotta run to King Kong stuffed crust pizza to do anything. So that people can at least help get their content out there. There are a lot of content creators that people who are tuning into what's going on with the Prince of Pan Crust Pizza is doing, and we do share, and many of us share an audience. There's no competition here. There's content for days. He's the gift that keeps on giving. So let's help to kind of build each other up, give each other shout outs to other content creators night and day. Media Talk, shout out to my brother in Christ, Jay Witt. Shout out to to Lennon Honor. Shout out to Mary Ann Lorien. To all of the YouTube channels I'm gonna have in the links. The links I'm gonna have in my description in the video. Shout out to all of you. Please don't feel like you gotta go to somebody like a walking pyramid scheme, like the Prince of Pan Crust Pizza, to get your brand out there. It sounds dangerous. You're gonna be somewhere where you can't have your phone. You don't know where you are. It just made it worse. But yet you get those ones that feel like they just have to kiss his ass because coat. That's gonna just add this on, and yeah, that sounds like a good idea. No, it's not. Would you let your wife or girlfriend go out and do this dumb crap with him? The answer would be no, Charlemagne. That's the stuff that bothers me. The real men are not putting him in check and putting their foot down to say, this is the dumbest thing you've ever said and done. No woman should do this, and stop targeting Black women because we're tired of it. Time for some real Black men to stand up because this is out of control. All right. Thank you all so much. Hit the like button, share the content, share the video, subscribe to the Lady Luck Club, and thank you all for the support. The ways to donate to the channel, Cash App and Zelle are going to be in the description of the video, along with the products tag for Dr. Squatch. So until the next one, Lady Luck Club out. Deuces.